Hi, welcome back to Transformers, What's in the Skies, Decepticon, Soundwave, Combiner Force, Part 2. Yeah. Sorry about that, but when your camera battery is about to die, you just gotta cut the video and split it into 2 parts. I know some people might say, well, just copy and paste it. Yeah, well, I don't have editing software, and I don't know how to do it, so it's a 2-part video. Anyway, moving on as we sing. This one has tons of flaws in it. I mean, yikes. This is probably one of the worst sound waves that I own. Not the worst one in history, or like the Transformer movie ones, but somewhere along that line. So like we said, all all delay band and stuff. And last where we kind of left off was the blaster. Now, like I said, the blaster actually looks pretty cool. It's kind of got this metallic paint going on, as you can kind of see there, which is really, really awesome and cool. Although, it is missing a lot of paint apps. Like as we see right there on the blaster, there should be a red band around there. Inside the blaster should be a little red, like missile energy cannon dots, or whatever you want to call them. Yeah. On his forehead, it should be painted purple with a little switch, and yeah, that didn't happen. Along his little vents on the side there, as you can see, like right there and there, that should have been painted black, and the bottom piece of his mouth should have been painted silver. So for this one, I will paint it up a little bit, just for the moment, since the only paint I kind of have, which is not paint, it's actually markers, would be these little black side vent fins. I would love to paint that whole thing silver-ish gray, and then go back and paint it black, in there. But what can I do? They just decided to be cheap and paint it blue. I mean, there is some gray, but yeah, the gray really looks blue. I mean, no matter what way I've looked at it, it looks blue until you really, really get up close to your eye, and then you're like, oh wait, it is gray on the sides. Yeah, they notice what else they took away? His mouth guard. See, he used to have a little mouth guard, and now this one, his mouth guard is completely empty. Kind of like from a Transformers Prime, a Transformer Prime Beast Hunters. They kind of gave him that kind of mouth, which I mean, for that series of that show, it kind of worked. For this one, no, it doesn't work. What else did they messed up on this one? Okay, around where his hand should be red. Now, this should not be red, but like around kind of like where his knuckles are, a little bit above his nose should be red. His hands should be completely gray, and they opted out for blue hands instead of completely gray hands. What else did they mess up on? Oh yeah. These little tail lights, or signal lights, or whatever you want to call them, that's kind of hard to hold a fitter. Should be gray with a purple in the middle and 2 red, a red on top and red on the bottom, as you can clearly see right there from the bots. Instead, they just painted the whole thing purple. So, yeah, a lot of mistakes on this feller. A lot of mistakes. I don't know who's in charge of quality control at Hasbro, but whoever is should be fired, or they need to take a quality control course, or training, because I don't know how the heck they got qualified to be like, oh, good eye, you spotted that mistake, you're hired, yay! Because, as you can see, I can see, and what the box is showing, is all different stuff going on. I mean, face mask is one. There's no face mask on there. That should be Dr. Gray. That should be a paint purple up in there. That should have been painted black. That should have been painted red. Hands should have been gray, not blue. Along the lights, those should have been gray with a red light on top and a red light on the bottom with a purple light in the middle. Not all three lights being purple in a purple background, okay? You know, a lot of things at quality control at Hasbro. Someone's sleeping, someone's either shutting a bottle or popping some caps or pushing a little tube, you know? Because, Hasbro, your quality control personnel, horrible. Horrible. I mean, just point out why horrible. And when you're doing it on Soundwave filters, oh my god, you're ruining Soundwave. You know, the Decepticons and Autobots, there's only one Decepticon that I really, really like, and that's Soundwave. I mean, Metatron / Galvatron, it's alright. Maybe Stark Scream is alright, but if I have to pick just one, not the main boss, but you know, kind of a sub-level boss, I guess if you would call it. Soundwave. You know, I love my Soundwave. And they'll just make them horrible. They're ruining Soundwaves for my memories. Yeah. Whew. So, let's put the little blaster in his hand. Which doesn't really want to fit in his hand. Now, it kind of has like a little pad there. I mean, we go in there, but you gotta like really, really force that thing in there until you hear a pop sound. I guess, man, it shouldn't be that hard. Can you put it down here? I don't know, maybe you have to widen that by shaving it better or shaving this down. Yeah, no, actually it works. It pops in there, so he can kind of have like a little underarm side blaster, or you can kind of make it like he has a little mini Valkyrie machine Gatling gun cannon. Kind of like what we seen in Transformers Prime, Beast Hunters. Remember when Prime came back? All reborn. And it was like, I can now fly! And now I could have a little underarm Gatling machine gun. That's kind of what this looks like. That's freaking amazing. I love that. If no one can say that, I love that. That's just awesome. That should be one of his attack modes right there. You know, when it like speeds up and goes boom, like that. That would be awesome if they had it in, you know, Transformers RID series, the show. That would just be fantastic. I think that might save Soundwave in the show. But anyway, let's let this thing could pop on, and oh, the same, somehow it pops onto the back of the shoulder. So yeah, these two little port pads right here. I don't know how good you can see them. Let me get a little bit light in here. Yeah, see these ones right there? That's where you pop it on, so. Yeah, we'll see how good this actually works. Ha ha ha, Hasbro, let's see if this works. It works. But without it having a silver barrel on the inside, and, you know, painted up with little, like, missile dots on the inner side, like over here, it just doesn't look that cool. So we'll just kind of set that off to the side for now. And how do we get this into robot mode? Not robot mode, I mean vehicle mode. Actually, before we do that, let's compare it to the other Transformers Warriors in the Skies Soundwave. These two are completely freaking different. I'm not lying, no jokes. As you can see, this one has like feet. This one has like the front of the vehicle, like truck cab, almost, for feet. I mean, the chest pieces are pretty much identical. Head sculpt's kind of identical. I mean, this one does have, you know, the light piping. This one doesn't, which I kind of wish that this one would have light piping instead of that one. This one has like missile cannons, more motor cannons. On the back, it has like little Gatling machine guns. It even came with Laserbeam, who transforms into like another gun. I mean, yeah. Well, this one, yeah. And let's show what's the Titan version from the Titan's Return. Kind of spread this out here. There we go. So yeah, this one definitely old school G1. You know, probably one of the most beloved Soundwaves in the history of Soundwave. But anyway, I guess what they're trying to do with this one is kind of copy the whole, you know, AA battery missile rocket pod thing, which kind of worked on this one, kind of messed up on this one, but if you turn it upside down and put it underneath the arm to kind of make it look like a not really a Nemesis Prime, but you know, kind of like somewhat a turn Decepticon / Nemesis Octane Prime, which, you know, from the Beast Hunter series, that, you know, he could fly. He had the underbarrel Gatling machine gun. Yeah, that kind of looks a lot better that way. This one, you know, has the big old sniper rifle and stuff. But yeah, like I was saying, Soundwaves, they don't really stand out too good. This one, I don't know what the heck's problems, but you gotta have to kind of lean him back, spread his legs at a weird angle, and his feet just don't want to stay together. I mean, you put it together and like, he's doing a little, oh look at me, I'm trying to balance on my foot thing. So anyone out there that has a Transformers Titans Return Soundwave, let me know if you have the same issues with your Soundwaves. Mostly with the feet on the lower leg section. Because for the life of me, I keep trying everything that I possibly can, and it doesn't stand out. This one obviously stands. This one, it's going to have a hard time. So just wanted to kind of show you all three Soundwaves and the difference between, even though these two are supposed to be exactly the same from Transformers Worlds and Skies, they are completely different. Feet, arms, and a little bit of the head sculpt. The shoulders, this one's all geared for a fight with all rockets, mini rockets, Gatling guns, laser beams on him with some more guns, and this one just like, I just have a gun. This one's like, I got rockets, I got cannons, I got guns. I have a little buddy here that's also an arm gun. So, yeah. So, getting on to the steps of transforming this one. So, it looks like we flip something around like, no, I guess that's it. The hell are they even showing here? I wish their instructions were clear, and I'm not the only one that agrees with this. I think Autobots and Bart Matrix and Pidge was all agreeing with me that, you know, and I agree with them, that Transformers, your instructions are not the best instructions. So it looks like we just do something to the arms until they are pointed downward, and then we fold the arms up. I'm not gonna lie, it's confusing. We're just gonna fiddle with it. So something like this, I'm guessing, is what they're kind of doing, because this is what happens in step 2. So step 1, I have no idea. Maybe they might throw this little fenders over its arm, its little tires, but it doesn't really show that. It just shows that those ones are supposed to flip downward, not flip from the side. So again, quality control, you're not doing your job, because here it shows that they fold over and not from the side in step 1. So yeah, way to go, you're the best at your job, quality control person. Obviously you're not. No, I'm joking. So next we just kind of lean it till it goes backwards, or what it looks like it's going to flow up, which I have no way of. Okay, so we just kind of made it look like it's going to go, be like, oh, look what they did to me, I got a flow up energy on. But it's like, Hasbro quality control lineup. And then this thing just pop its head back, like that. So if you didn't see it because it's so small, but just kind of flip its head back. Again, floppy arms and stuff. Yeah, you just kind of lay there. And then we kind of form the cab somewhat. And then we go to the back. So, yeah, the cab just kind of pulls. Actually, you want to make sure that that's in there. And then it's kind of tricky, but push it down and up. And what the heck they saying here? Arms should kind of be somewhat like this, I'm guessing. From step 5, step 6, let's turn around the back and push the legs together. So just tab the legs, which, aha, they don't tab. Because no one knows what the head step 6 is, so I'm just going to go ahead and do my own thing here. I'm going out of order, I don't care. I'm doing it my way, because my way works and Hasbro's way doesn't. So just kind of take that and, because this is what Hasbro's kind of showing you. Hey, this is how it goes together. Hey, no it doesn't. Maybe they might flip that around, because that's the only way that that could go. And then flip the legs like that, and then that goes together, but that's not what they're saying in the instructions. Which, no, it has to go that way. Ay, ay, ay. Stupid Hasbro. So then somehow we kind of close the legs together and smash them into each other. Yay, smashy smashy time. And these are supposed to come up and get all squished together, so that's the little up and sub-abdomen thing. These do kind of snap in and tab right underneath here. They don't really tab in, but they slot in. But it feels like they're tapping. And then with this, you just kind of have to fit around, push it down until you get kind of in the tabs. And those are supposed to go up a bit, I'm guessing. Like that. It's not the best. And there is a tab here, but there is no little tab port. It just kind of sits on there. Well, maybe there is a tab port, but it doesn't exactly tab in. It's kind of like, I don't know how good you can see it, but yeah, that little tab is supposed to tab somewhere in there, and it doesn't. It just kind of like sits in there. And this side doesn't really want to go together. And then the same, just like fold the arms down-ish. I guess. Oh, maybe I was supposed to flip out these little arm pieces, but you know, Hasbro instructions, not the best instructions, like I said. And then the arms are supposed to tab in there. So, okay. Now this side doesn't really want to. Okay, that's it. I guess it's done. And then they're saying that you could take this and just, well, prop it on there. That looks kind of bad. I don't know why it has this Benny pad on there, because that's not doing a thing for it. It kind of shows that it goes lower into here, like almost like if it sits right in here, but it doesn't. And I don't know why there's that little notch in there, because it doesn't go into anything. It's saying that it goes somewhere on the inner side from what the box is lifting. From here, it doesn't show that it goes on these little pads, but like kind of goes somewhere in here. Maybe you just sit it in there. Because if you wedge it in here, it sits up higher than what they're showing on the box that it's supposed to sit like lower like that. I don't really know. Like I said, Hasbro quality control people, they're not doing their job. Maybe you're supposed to fold that piece down. Oh yeah, there's the key. Take the little pad, fold it down, and just ta-da! You're done. So I guess you could just have the pad up and just drop it on there. Oh look! If you had the pad up and just drop it, like airdrop it on there, it looks perfect. Awesome. And look, it can now move side to side, up and down. It's can be detachable. Yay! Yeah, pretty horrible. So let's turn this one into vehicle mode. This one a little bit easier than that one. So, you know, let's kind of get its arms flipped around. Let's see if I remember. You got wait, its body front and back and forth and stuff. Okay, let's see here. Get those pieces. Kind of snap that one in there. Head forward. Get those pushed down in there. And wow, that one's just, yeah, super duper easy. And Soundwave could just hop on there, which activates its missiles. So we're just going to take Soundwave, not Soundwave, Laserbeak off to the side. And comparing the art modes side by side, I mean this one clearly went for more a Cybertronian look with the tires, the kind of the face of the grill, the cab, and stuff. While this one looks a little bit more like a Earthbound truck. I mean, it has rubber tires on there, which is just this one bottom here. The truck cab and the face and the grill looks a little bit more earthy, which is kind of weird that right here it has like a logo that could be Autobot or Decepticon, yet it's not painted with either logo flashing of either side. But yeah, that would have been pretty awesome. So side by side, as you can see,